Hey hockey fans, welcome into another matchup preview. Pat Strong joined by the voice himself, Rhett McGibbon. And Rhett, today we're talking about the men's Division II team, and boy, have these guys really been on fire. A perfect 4-0 start to start the year.
Yeah, it is incredible just how well this team has played. And you start to wonder, you have a defensive unit that you bring up three guys that played Division III last year, and those guys don't look out of place at all. George had a nice goal. Norwitzki's quarterback in the power play. Max Mitchell is a defender that I think is going to be a real solid piece back there for them. And then they have a lot of youth at forward too. McFarland, Sorensen, I could go on and on. There's another young man, Ross, that's in there, so a lot of fresh faces. This team has gelled really quickly, and they look dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous to say the least, especially after they were able to take on the Bobcats, a very formidable team in the Southeast region, and they were not only able to put 2 goose eggs up on them as far as not allowing them to score, but also were able to score 17 goals in just 2 games against them.
Yeah, Ohio coming into Liberty, they always seem to win game 1 of the weekend series. Not the case this go-round. D2, LU D2 came out, just flexed their muscles and said, not this time, Ohio. And they really ran show the entire time. Goaltending performed well, and it was just a solid output by them. And I think Ohio in the long run is going to be okay. I still think they'll be a top 10 team in the Southeast region. But I think it just goes to show you how good this Liberty team is. Once again, they have size, they have a lot of speed. This is a very fast team. And I think the biggest thing in my mind in previous years, defensively, have they been up to snuff? And this is a group right now that's looking really in sync. I don't know if it's the most talented back end they've had in previous years, but they seem to be on the same page. And the last thing here I'll get at is that there's also been times in the past where D2, it almost feels like, hey, if we cannot play a finesse style of play and get goals that way, we're not going to be able to score. But this is a team that can send in shots from the point. They're willing to grind and bang away in the corners, and they play a playoff style of hockey that I think is going to suit them well as the season goes along.
Yeah, speaking of how their season has started so far, we're going to talk to the head bench boss himself, and Ben Hughes. Not only talk about his start to the season, but also preparing for a formidable foe that the Flames always face off. That's the Penn State Ice Lions.
Yeah, I think the guys have done really well so far. I think we've definitely benefited from having an early start to the season, getting tryouts going pretty early in the year, getting a good number of practices under our belts, even a couple exhibition games too before the season really got underway. So we've been really impressed with the coaching staff. The leadership and the guys returning back have done an excellent job so far, kind of leading the way and kind of setting the tone for even practice every day. So it's exciting to be around. Penn State's always going to field an extremely strong and competitive team, every year. They've gotten the best of us the past couple of years, so I think the guys are pretty motivated to get them into town this weekend. So preparation, just video for us of this past weekend, what we can do better, how we can learn from it, and even a little bit of video from there and kind of seeing what they've done in the past to us.
And Rhett, we talked about how Penn State has always come into the LIC and really made some great games and great memories against these two teams. They'll talk a little bit about this matchup coming up because it's a little bit different this time. It's a very experienced Flames team going against not so much of experience in the Penn State, but still another formidable foe.
Yeah, a lot of graduates moving on from the Penn State program, but this is a team that, once again, a year after year, they're always a top-notch program. And I know when you lose that many bodies that are talented bodies, you're going to take a little bit of a dip, but expect them still to be a quality hockey team. And they just play well. I love the way Penn State plays. They're always fast and they're physical. And that's something that the young Flames are going to have to be ready to deal with when they travel to the LIC this weekend. Are you going to be able to withstand their forecheck and the speed that they play at? But I feel good about this Liberty unit. I really do. I like the way that they play, and it's just going to be a clash of two Titans this weekend.
Yeah, two Titans indeed. Make sure you check out the broadcast this weekend as we take Game 1 and Game 2 on Friday and Saturday as the Flames are looking to stay unbeaten this season. Make sure to also check out the Flames and follow them on social media. And as we always say, check out this guy on Game On because obviously he's getting things done.
Can I say one more thing?
Tell me one more thing.
Partridge played in goal against D1 Stony Brook, cast a shutout in his period or period and a half that he played. and he's on his way to Russia right now. My brother is giving me updates. He's over there with the ACHA All-Star team as well. So Partridge looking good so far.
First Flame to make the All-Star team that's traveling to Europe as well. So Partridge, good luck there. And also make sure to follow him so you can keep updated on how Team USA is doing, because absolutely we've got to go Team America right there.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Team Canada too, because we've got a lot of Canadians.
Yeah, it's a blend.
One speaking to.
Team North America.
There we go.
2 thumbs up.
For Rep McKibben, I'm Pat Strawn.